Hello, everybody. I'm Just Candini. I'm going to introduce to you today our solutions of Eurosales Group and our innovation center, particularly analysis of the MOLS customer and reading number plates. So first, who are we? We are a technological company in providing technological solutions. We are a clear leader in the French market in 3 fields. In sales and trade efficiency, through Easy Comptage. I don't know if most of them know Easy Comptage with the customer counting system, and also with analyzing MOLS through number plates. Through asset management, through USAS and GDM, our software dedicated to control and management of retail and store networks. And also Euroshack specialized in logistics, especially in ports and Eurotunnel, for example. So why the innovation? Where comes the innovation in Easy Comptage? It's like we are experts in measuring and counting about flow in around 15,000 stores in around 28 countries in the world with counting flow. You can see some of our references. We're working with small, middle-size, and worldwide groups, like Groupe Zanier, ID Group, Fast Retailing, Celio. I see some Celio bags. So this first company, Easy Comptage, met Euroshack last year. Euroshack joined the group last year. They are specialized in identification of vehicles, and automatic number plate recognition. They are focused on this technological aspect. So we are using those 2 technologies. You can see an example of video tracking in Eurotunnel, in French Eurotunnel, the channel. The principle is here that a car, we are reading the plates, like 20 kilometers from the stores, and then you entering, we are following the car. There is some screens who are guiding the driver to the right gate. The right gate is opening, and then you're guided until the access to the train. I don't know if some of you already took the channel and saw this system. No. So we were providing this. Another example with buses station here in Toulouse. For example, for the channel, around 100 cameras and sensors are installed in Calais. And for the bus station, we can see here around 25 scanning points, identifying and following buses into the station through the number plates. So those 2 activities, with Easy Comptage and Euroshack are guiding us with, it's like an evidence for us, but those 2 activities allow us to clearly measure your trade efficiency by the customer behaviors analysis and the real-time visitors characterization. That's pretty small revolution in our world through those 2 activities. About the issues, I will ask some question. With our system, we can answer this. About my small business, I will know how many people are coming to my mall. How long will they stay on a parking place? Will they stay 1, 2, 3 hours? We are checking the entry and the way out. We also know among my customers who come every week to my mall, every month, twice a week, including the loyalty of every customer. So how often is a new measure? You can really measure how often, how long, and from where are they coming from. Because of the data, we are managing the data and the car card. We know from where are they coming from. The city, the neighborhood, how many people, how many kilometers did people do to come to your mall. So you can have and improve your communication if you have to put some adverts in a local country or a local city, local newspaper or so what, and measure it in time. The thing is that it's not a picture at one moment. You're measuring weekly, monthly. You also analyze the typology of the clientele. If a new trademark is coming to your mall, does it improve or change the kind of people who are coming to your mall and the kind of car? So we'll measure what kind of car is coming to. We have the type of vehicle on the card with the number plate. So we're using this and making social economical categories and measuring it. The aim of this slide and of this purpose is you've got some studies, some weekly, monthly studies, once a month, once a year. You're making queries. You have a picture in an instant. We are giving to you the possibility to get the whole movie, the entire, all year long. And what we could not dream of a better place to give you a movie than in the Palais des Festivals in Cannes, right? Looking for the Palme d'Or. About the principle, it's quite simple. You've got a number plate, nothing more simple than a number plate. We measure today around 60 million number plates in around 30 countries in the world. And we have a high rate of identification with more than 99% of recognition. We've got patents to manage legal aspects and protect privacy, for sure. The aim is that we are reading a number plate on a file. When the file, we are renting the government file, we're renting the government file, and we are changing into an encrypted key every address. We are not keeping it. We are not keeping the name, not the address. We are translating in a special code, a special key, which is encrypted, and we cannot go back to the address of the name. About the address, we've got an iris number, called in France iris number. It's like an area of around 2,000 people, which we cannot go back to their own city, but an iris number. It's a geolocalization system, but we cannot go back to their private address. So with this file, we're renting the file and translating all the data into encrypted key. Every time a plate is read, we are reading and analyzing it. We check the iris number and check the vehicle type. Then we bring into you key performance indicators about that. Seems like time spent in an area, frequency of visits, and the origin of the visitors. So few questions and few answers you're gonna get. How many times do my visitors stay in my mall? About the parking time, you can analyze how many people stay between 1 and 2 hours, how many people stay more than 3 hours, and following it in the time all year long. The same ideas as just said, following it this week, next week, and monthly. So you can improve your campaign and studies. about my loyalty actions plan is efficient, but the frequency and the frequency is part of. You can map the visitors if is he loyal or very loyal. It's your aim to say it's someone who comes once a week is quite loyal. Every day is very, very loyal. So you can map it and also comparing it in time. As you said that the loyal clients, which mean maybe people who are coming every week, are increasing between 2012 to 2013. So you can also say, what should I have focused on my marketing action and managing it? Here you can see the penetration rate after and before a campaign. You can clearly see if people are coming from this neighborhood, this quarter, and then the efficiency of your campaign. If you did some street advertising here, maybe here or in here, what's the difference? So you manage and you know what neighborhood has been really, really successful and improve your future campaign. Here the green one said that you did campaign and people came from this neighborhood. So the socioeconomic categories I just explained, what kind of social categories are coming to my mall, what kind of car. It's with the link, thanks to the vehicle type. We are mapping it through the car, also to know and understand how did the campaign work. For example, here between 2011 and 2012, we improved all highly social categories kind of cars. So if we focused, if you had some new brands in our stores, like we are in social category, highest social categories, they had been successful, and that way, if you had a lowest one, it has been the same. So you will use all of this information to improve loyalty. And then if you ask a customer to give it to you, his number plate, which is not a big deal thing, you have the aim to thank him, to thank loyal customers, offering, for example, special offers, like dedicated parking area, VIP parking in where, free car wash, for example. You can imagine a lot of things around communication and advertising on the entries. So, about your project in France, we, Eurospherias Group, we are a global conceptor and integrator from the implementation study of the case until the web hosting, including all the renting anonymous information and the encrypting of the data. And of course, restitution apps and keyboards. We've got several projects in progress in France and with the CNIL. About your international projects and our presence in worldwide presence, we're hosting the same qualities as I just said, from the implementation to the web hosting. The difference is that in the country, we don't have any partner, and we are looking for partnerships for physical implementation, including the captors, and also all the governmental aspects and the legal issues for the information. We know that every country has its own way to drive those informations. So we need partners everywhere in the world. To sum up, quick animation, what does it look like? When a car is entering, we're reading the plate, we know the frequency of visits, the time spent in an area, the vehicle origin, and the customer's characteristics. We measure also the pedestrian visits, outflows, and inflows, and measuring customer behavior in an area with the attractiveness rate. Thank you. Oh, fortunately. So thank you for your time and your attention. If you have any question, feel free to ask. I don't know if you have any question. No? Thank you. So, and if you want to, we are free to see, we are just in the corner over there, 10 meters away. So if you have any question, please feel free to come to visit us. Thank you. Have a nice day.